Hello guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel. So, I have started a new series called as Computer Aptitude. So, computer aptitude is very important for all the examinations. It may be bank examination or any other examination that you may take. And specifically, some of the banks like SBI, IBPS PO, National Housing Bank, IBPS RRB PO, Ecgc. These are the some of the recruitment bodies that will compulsorily ask computer aptitude in especially in mains examination. In prelims examination it was asked in 2017, but after that it has been discontinued, but compulsory question will be present in mains examination. So you can also see the previous year question paper also. There will be questions on SBI, in SBI PO, IPPS PO and all regarding computer aptitude. And NHB, as you all know, there is just one examination, that is phase one, and there is no mains there. So and it is also recruitment for assistant manager. So in that, the computer aptitude plays a very important role because the cutoffs will be quite high and the questions are very easy. So if you know the concept of the computer aptitude, then you can surely give a sure shot of success for qualifying for NHB. Since more almost 15 to 20 marks of questions will be present in almost all the examinations, and among them data flow diagram is one of the component of computer aptitude. So there are other topics like logic gates, conversion of binary to decimal, hexadecimal, etc. So I will be covering all the syllabus required for computer aptitude for all the examinations. So this will be helpful for you all, and I have created a separate playlist known as computer literacy. I will add these videos in the computer literacy section itself, so you can access to these things in the playlist if you want to see. So as I said, since this is important, I will cover all the topics, and we will solve 5 questions on each flowchart because it is the standard rules that has been set by the recruitment bodies. So with that, let us start today's class. So before that, please like my video if you like it, and share with your friends and subscribe to my channel, because these type of quality content is cannot be available in almost all the places. So if you share it with your friends, then it will be helpful for them also. So with that, now let us start the class. So now for let us see what is this pictorial representation. So if you are a newcomer, then you can watch this. So if you know all these things, you can directly go to the first question itself by scrolling the scroll button. So DFD represents a situation in the form of a flowchart. So it is also called as pictorial representation. A sequence of movements or actions of people or things involved in a complete system or activity will be indicated by a DFD. So it is like a complete process explained in the form of a flowchart. So like this. So a thing will be provided here, information, and this another information will be provided, and it can be divided into several other things. So a complete process will be explained in the pictorial representation. So what has to be done here? So in the step 1, weave the DFD carefully and understand what it is implying. You should be 100% clear about the idea conveyed. So you need to study the whole picture, and you need to get the idea what is being done here. So without that, if you think anything else, then you can't solve the questions itself. So the thing is, you need to see what the process or the work has been done in the picture. The step 2, now find any secret or hidden information from the DFD. So these information should be removed or should be extracted from the picture itself. So this you can understand this in the further slides. So step 3, use logical ability to come to a reasonable conclusion. See, this is also important. So some of the question not only just asks for something information from the picture itself. So you need to sometimes use logical thinking for answering the questions, because there won't be all among 5 or almost 2 questions will be logical thinking. So you need to use some logic and answer the question as per the requirement. And step 4 is the important part here. Make sure that conclusion you draw has been deciphered on the basis of DFD. Your own thoughts, ideas, or perception are not taken to be taken into consideration. See, there are you should not make any assumptions. This is the condition. So please stick it onto your mind, and there shouldn't be any assumptions. So only the thing from the flowchart has to be seen. So if you take your assumptions itself, then all the options in the question will seem correct, but the thing is only one is correct among them according to the recruitment. So as per the requirement of the questions and without doing any assumptions and using some of the logic, you need to answer these questions. See, this is the easiest topic that I can say, and I will guarantee you that after seeing this session you will be able to solve any kind of question that can be asked in the flowchart part. So with this now let us start the first question. So this is the typical diagram that has been asked, and this is a previous question itself from SBI PO. So now let us see what process has been taken here. So first insert card, and this card is read properly, enter pin. So by seeing these three steps itself you can say it is a ATM. Okay, so card is inserted. If the card is read properly, if yes, it asks for enter pin. If no, it will go back to the insert card. So after entering the pin, if the pin is correct, yes, then it will go for select option. So if it is no, then if it checks whether the card has been inserted for the third attempt also. So if in third attempt also, if your pin is not correct, then your card will get blocked for 24 hours. If it is correct, then it if it is not the third attempt, then it will go back and ask for entering the pin again. So if you enter the wrong pin for the third time also, then your card will get blocked for 24 hours. So after the select option, you'll have two choices, that is balance inquiry and cash withdrawal. So first let us see balance inquiry. In balance inquiry, it asks if you want to see the balance, show balance. If yes, then print receipt. If it asks to print a receipt. If yes, it will give a printout and then the exit from the system. If you say no need of any receipt, then it will also exit from the system. So this is the end of the first option. In the second option, the cash withdrawal option will come. So after clicking the cash withdrawal button, it shows enter amount. So after this is the amount within the daily withdrawal limit set by the bank. So there will be certain amount of limit that will be set by a bank that a person can draw for one day. So if it is yes, then it will check for a next option. If it is no, it will go back. Again, you need to enter an amount which is within your daily withdrawal limit. So this is how it works. Then after, if it is yes, then it checks for the does the ATM has money. If yes, it will dispense money. If no, it displays that there is no money in the ATM, then the exit will get then the system will get exited. If it is if the money has been dispensed, then also it will exit from the system. So this is the typical explanation that you need to understand from the flowchart that has been provided here. So if you understand this flowchart, then you can solve the problems that will be asked based upon the flowchart. So according to my steps, as I shown in before, where 5 steps are required. In the first step, you need to understand the flowchart. See, in examination you can't afford so much of time in understanding. So since this is the first class, I am taking more amount of time to explain you each and every part. But in examination, you need to immediately see the flowchart and start answering. So I will explain in the future like how to do simultaneously those things and all. So now if you have understood the flowchart, now let us go to the question. So how many maximum times a person can enter a wrong pin? So 3, 4, 5, none of these cannot be determined. So if you see, enter in the process, insert card is read properly, enter pin is correct. If no, so we need to see wrong number, enter how many times a person can enter wrong pin. So after the third attempt, the block will get card, right? Sorry, the card will get blocked, right? So for the 3 times, for a period of 3 times, so he can enter the wrong pin. So after entering it, after entering a third time, then the card will get blocked. This is how you need to answer from this for this question. So let us see the second question. What relevant step should the customer take if he wants to check his balance before withdrawing the money just after he has selected the cash withdrawal option? See, you need to understand the question here. What relevant step should the customer take if he wants to check his balance before withdrawing the money just after he has selected the cash withdrawal option? See, now he is here. He has clicked cash withdrawal option, but he wants to check the balance. So he wants to go back to the balance inquiry. So what process can be done according to the options to shift from cash withdrawal to balance inquiry? Now let us see the options. So he should request the bank official to tell his balance. Press the back button and select the balance inquiry. Press the cancel button and restart the process and check the balance. Approach another ATM. Cannot be decided on the basis of diagram. So these are the five options that has been given. Now let us see one by one. We should request the bank official to tell his balance. Yes, this may seem correct, but please have this in mind. No assumptions. So this anywhere in the flow chart, it has not been mentioned regarding bank official. So this can be removed. So the second option is press the back button and select balance inquiry. So here there is no back button, right? If there was any back button, then you could have pressed the back button and you could have gone to balance inquiry. So nowhere in the diagram the back button has been mentioned. So you need to eliminate this also. Now approach another ATM. No, this is illogical, so it can be removed. But if you see option C, press the cancel button and restart the process and check the balance, because cancel button is present here. So you can directly press the cancel and restart the process from beginning. So this is how you can change the method from cash withdrawal to balance inquiry. So see how you need to logically interpret here. So all the other options may seem correct, yes, true, but logically other things cannot be suited in this flowchart. So according to the flowchart only you need to answer. Now let us see the third question. Which of the following step is logically missing from the above diagram? If ATM is having money, cash deposit option, the withdrawal amount is less than or equal to the amount in the account of the person, the ATM should count the money properly. These are all are not important. So which of the following is important in that can be suited in this flow chart? If ATM is having money, yes, it is important, but it is already mentioned, right? Does the ATM has money? So this can be removed. Cash deposit option, yes, cash deposit is important, but here the person has come to withdraw. So the person is here to withdraw money. So the cash deposit option may not be logically very important, because it has been mentioned logically, may not be logically important in this flow chart. So this can be removed. The ATM should count the money properly. See, ATM will always count the money properly. Yes, there can be requirement of a second check, but that doesn't mean that it is logically correct in this flow chart. So you can remove this. So, but the option C is the withdrawal amount is less than or equal to the amount in the account of the person. See, this seems very, very important, because if this is placed here, that is it makes sense, right? See, it checks, does the ATM has money? Yes. If it is having money, then it will go to the next step. That is, if the account holder is having sufficient amount of amount in his account. If there is no amount in his account itself, then what will be the use, right? So that's why this process can be added here, so that it would be logically correct. So if there is no amount itself, then you can't withdraw also, then it will be a fraud like thing. So that should be avoided. So by adding option C here, then it will be a logical statement. So this was the third answer. Now let us go into the fourth question. What can a person do if he wants to get his card unblocked before 24 hours in case of entering wrong PIN? So the person inserted a card is read properly, entered PIN, but the PIN has been entered wrong for 3 times. So the card is blocked here. So what has to be done if he wants to get his card unblocked before 24 hours? So the first option is a card cannot be unblocked before 24 hours. Yes, that's true. But they are already asking in the question, it has been unblocked, but what can you do before 24 hours? So this is not logically correct. So the second option is customer will have to write an application to the branch manager. Yes, this seems correct, I know. But your assumptions won't work here, because there is nothing in this flow chart that speaks about branch manager, etc., etc. So you have to eliminate this option also. He can change his PIN at another ATM and reuse the card before 24 hours. See, if an ATM card is blocked in one of the ATM, then how can the person use the same ATM in another, use the same card in the another ATM to do the transactions? So this is not also possible, right? Yeah. He can approach the ombudsman. So ombudsman is nothing like helpline number. So it is called as grievance redressal. But for understanding, you can understand it as helpline number. So you can call the helpline number. Yes, you can call the helpline number and ask for the solution, but it's not mentioned in the flowchart. So please remove this. So answer is option E. So there are some questions that the answers will be cannot be determined. So you need to remember these things also. So don't be in a hurry to solve the problems, because in the hurry of the examination and maintaining the time, as soon as you see the other options, you may think, okay, this can be correct, and mark the wrong answer. But the answer here is cannot be decided on the basis of the diagram. So now let us go to the fifth last question. Which of the following option should be present at the starting of the diagram to make the diagram more logically correct and meaningful? So the question asks, if you place one more block here, which of the following option can be placed here? So now let us see one by one. Select option is the amount within the daily withdrawal limit set by the bank. Does the ATM has money, dispense money? None of these. So select option. See, if you place the select option, then what is the use? First, you need to put the ATM card into the ATM machine, right? And also select option is present here. So this can be eliminated. Is the amount within the daily withdrawal limit of the set by the bank? This is also present here. And also by placing this here, well, what is the use? There is no use. So this can also be eliminated. Dispense money. Only after putting the ATM into the machine, then you can use this option for withdrawal of the money. So this can be removed. So does the ATM has money? So this looks very logical here. If you place this, then first the ATM shows if the ATM is having money or not. So if it is yes, then the person will carry on with the process. So if the ATM shows that it is not having any money, then he can go to another ATM or find any other alternative solution. So by placing the ATM, does the ATM has money? It will be a logical thing to complete the whole flow chart. So this is how you need to understand and answer the questions. So these were the 5 questions for today, guys. So I will also continue these questions in my further videos also, and I will complete all the syllabus with respect to computer aptitude, which is very important for many of the examinations. I know this content is not available everywhere. Since I have practiced this so much and I also remember them, so I thought of making a video and help you all, guys. So that's all for today, guys. If you like my video, please like it and share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.